I'd like to quickly show you how you can kind of reset a form after students have responded. Now keep in mind, the first time you use this, just use it the way it is, use the original that I put in your folder. However, after you use it the first time, you may want to reset it so that all the responses the next time you use it don't dump into the same area and don't get mixed with previous data. So these are the 5th grade writing surveys, and with the 5th grade staff, I actually had them complete the opinion writing survey, which is right here. And when I open that, I can tell that this is one that's been used because when I click on responses, which is up here, it says 7 responses, and of course I can see the breakdown of the data right here. I also see that there's a spreadsheet linked to it. If I go back to my Google Drive, the spreadsheet is right here. So I've had those 7 responses recorded. Now I want to start a new spreadsheet and a new set of data. Let's say I'm assigning this again to someone new. So the first thing we need to do is this data is actually stored in the form itself. It dumps it out to a spreadsheet here, but it actually, all the data lives in the form. So I want to clear that. So to do that, I'm going to do delete all responses. And it will delete it. So the responses that are sent to the spreadsheet are safe though. It's just it doesn't live in the form anymore. So I'm going to click OK. Great. So now the responses are out of my form, and now I want it to dump into a new spreadsheet because currently it's set up to keep putting information here, but I don't want that. So I can go to Select Response Destination, and I can create a new spreadsheet. And what I would do is, this has the same title, but what I would like to do is maybe just put the date on it. So like, let's say I was going to assign this on the 28th. I would put a date, and then I would create the new spreadsheet. So now when I assign this to my students, if I look here, I have a new spreadsheet that those responses will go into. The other way that you could do this is you could just make a copy of the original spreadsheet. So I'm going to delete this spreadsheet. And let's say I want to make a copy. Even if it has responses in it, when you make a copy, those responses are cleared out. So to make a copy, I just select the survey. Then I'll go up to here, or I could do a right click on there, on the actual form, but I'll go to here, make a copy. And it automatically names it like copy of and then the title, which is kind of annoying. There it is right there. Nope, it should be in that original folder. Sorry, I don't know why it pulled me out of there. Let me go back. Okay, so there's the copy, and usually what I do when I make a copy is I'll immediately rename it. And again, I would just put the date on the beginning. Okay, so I know that this is the form I used, when I assigned it on the 28th. So those are 2 ways that you can do that. I know it's a little tricky to kind of reset a spreadsheet every time, or form every time, but it keeps your data split between each time you assign it. So that's my recommendation. I hope those help. And if you have any questions, as always, don't hesitate to ask.